Hey, you guys, and welcome back to Sophiamonay Tarot. It's your girl, Sophiamonay. I'm coming back to you with your readings for marriages. Okay, and the way I'm doing it is by element. So we are now on air signs, and we're on Libra marriages. I went ahead and pre-shuffled the cards just to save on time. We have a lot of decks we're using for these readings because I wanted the most accurate messages to come through for you. This is for Libra married couples. Even if you're separated but you're still married, you are a part of this reading. If you're a single Libra dating, even if you have a fiance, this reading is not for you. Okay? Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Libra in your situation. So if you don't hear anything that resonates, maybe next time, okay? But I will definitely tell you the messages that I'm hearing and the messages that are most pertinent, okay? So here we go. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, or if you have Libra strongly placed in your chart, like Libra North Node, okay? If you're familiar with your birth chart. All right, so we have the oracle messages up here, then we have the clarifying cards, and then the advice will be at the end of the reading. So for the oracle messages, the first one that came out was firm foundation. Firm foundation. What I was getting immediately was the two of you are going through where you are trying to get, or you need to get back to the foundation of your marriage. Okay, I feel like there are some cracks in the foundation. I feel like the two of you are trying to rebuild and get back to where you started off. Get back to that love that you once had when you first made your vows. Okay, some of you, what I was picking up as well, some of you are going through something with your actual home that you do not like. Some of you do not like where you live, the area, the neighborhood. Some of you don't like the side of town you live on. I was feeling like some of you were kind of questioning, like, is this the home that we're going to live in for the rest of our lives, or do we want to move somewhere else? Do we want to invest in moving somewhere else? But I'm picking that up for a lot of you. So a lot of you are thinking, should I go ahead and move, or should we move somewhere else? Is this good for the kids? Will this be a home that our grandkids will come to? Those are the things that I was picking up. So some of you, you're going through some things with your actual house. Also, I was picking up some of you are dealing with problems in your actual house, like plumbing issues, or some of you are dealing with a house that's like slightly slanted, is what I was getting. I was seeing that in my mind's eye. So your house could be like weird foundationally, like on a hill, or something that's kind of like an elevated slope or something like that, is what I was seeing in my mind. Maybe you're dealing with some type of sliding issue with the home. Okay, so lots of things surrounding the home. I would like to bring your attention to the 4 at the top of the card, which is a foundational number. Okay, we also have a 4 at the top of this card. Okay, so this is discontent and boredom. One of you or both of you is feeling really bored with the marriage. And I'm just going to be honest with what I got as soon as this card came out. It's like someone does not feel content with what's going on in the marriage. Someone feels like the spark is gone. Okay, and that's what it's connecting with the firm foundation of needing to rebuild and get back to the basics of your marriage. Why did you two fall in love in the first place? What brought you two together? Okay, someone is feeling very bored with the marriage. Excuse me. My throat is very dry, so let me take a drink. Okay. Rest and rejuvenate. This card is like the Four of Swords, okay, in traditional tarot. So someone is checked out. When you get the Four of Swords, it's like someone's checked out mentally. Someone is not communicating how they are really feeling, which is a reoccurring theme I'm seeing in the marriage readings. Spouses are not communicating as much as they should be about how they're feeling. So one of you is really good, and this is Libra energy. So this could be you. One of you is really good at walking away, okay, and checking out when there's issues. You don't like to deal with emotions, okay? And you're an air sign, so you may have that issue of communicating how you're really feeling deep down inside. You get a little uncomfortable when it comes to expressing your emotions. So, before I touch that, at the bottom of the deck, I wanted to show you heartache and loss was there. So someone is hurting in this marriage. Heartache and loss is the Three of Swords in traditional tarot. Okay. So lots of Libra energy here with also the balance card. Libra energy. Okay. So there is like, there's a feeling of I'm hurting and I don't know how to tell my spouse that I'm hurting in this marriage. Some of you could be thinking about cheating. Some of you could be going through that. But what I'm picking up is someone could be thinking, am I connecting with my spouse right? Or should I be connecting with someone else? Or maybe I should, start seeing someone else. Maybe I should, no judgment here, but I'm just saying what I'm picking up is like, when you see that 3 at the top of the card, it's like it could represent a third party being involved. It could represent you just thinking about cheating or having an emotional affair with someone outside of your marriage. Okay. But someone is hurting, definitely, in this marriage. Firm foundation, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there needs to be some truth spoken here. Someone needs to come and really get back to the basics and have a clear start. When you get the Ace of Swords, it's like clarity coming in, truth coming in, the highest of truths. So to get back to this firm foundation, the two of you are going to have to be open and honest with each other. You're going to have to restart this connection and start over with the truth. Okay, the truth of how you're really feeling. With discontent and boredom, we have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like this is your spouse's energy. They could be very selfish at this time because they're bored. Okay, I feel like they are not getting the satisfaction that they need from this marriage. And they could be coming off very selfishly. Like, it's what I want. It's what I want to do. Some of your spouses have a drinking problem. I was picking that up as well. Some of them drink too much. Some of them like to party, or just they're very stubborn. They like to do what they want to do, and they don't really consider your feelings or what you want to do. Kind of like what you want to do is not a priority to this person. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you, but I am feeling that very strongly. And then rest and rejuvenate, what I was saying was the 4 of Swords and what was kind of your energy because it's Libra energy. We have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like when your spouse starts to get all cocky and arrogant and selfish, you just walk away. You walk away because you don't want to fight, because you get uncomfortable when it comes to emotions. You see, this person is walking away from the cups. So as they walk away, they're like, I don't want to deal with emotions. Cups in tarot represent emotions. So it's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with these emotions. I would rather go off and be in my man cave, my woman cave. I would rather just go off and go to the lake, go golfing with my friends, go have a drink, or I would rather just, act like this isn't happening. Okay. So someone is mentally checked out, like I said earlier. At the bottom of that deck, we had the Six of Cups. Okay, so I just want to show you what I was feeling with the cards that were right behind it. We had the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, which indicates like every time you try to talk to your partner about emotions or they try to talk to you, there's a fight, there's an argument. And the Six of Wands is like someone being arrogant, like someone getting on their horse and on their high horse and riding off like, I don't want to hear you. I don't have to hear what what you have to say. I don't have to listen to this. And I'm just going to, get in the car and drive off with the Chariot card. I'm going to drive off because I don't want to hear that. And some of you, I was getting Six of Cups, could be using the children as, a little pawn in this. This is for some of you who have kids. Some of you could be like every time the spouse tries to bring up something or you try to bring up something to your spouse, they get in their car and, like, oh, I'm going to take the kids and we're just going to go. I feel like some of you are threatening each other with the kids or could be using the kids against the other spouse in some type of way. That's for some of you. Okay. Now for the advice that I got, the first card that shot out was deception. Okay. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, a false self mask. Do not be deceived. Okay. Sometimes you can deceive your own self. Okay. I feel like there are issues. Yes, there are issues in this marriage. But at the same time, I feel like they can be talked out and worked out, especially with the Ace of Swords. There needs to be major communication. There needs to be clarity. There needs to be a conversation that's had between the two of you where things are laid out flat, plain and simple. Things need to be laid out. Okay. Each card had 444 at the top. So that tells me this is all about foundation. 4 is a foundational number. Okay, so the two of you need to literally sit down and discuss what the other partner expects from the other partner. Let's get back to why we married each other. What did I see in you? What did you see in me? Literally, conversations like that need to be had so that the feeling of deception can wane, can leave. Okay. Because I feel like someone is hurting or the both of you are hurting and you're hurting each other because you're not being honest. Okay. And then we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So while you're trying to look for, like I said, the energy came out for some that you may be having an emotional affair or maybe thinking about cheating. No, this is the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So some of you, while you're looking for gratification elsewhere, you need to look for it in your partner. Remember what I said. Get back to why you first fell in love with each other. Okay. At the bottom of that deck, we had stay optimistic. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You got to change your thinking. Libra, you're an air sign. So you're all in your head about stuff. Okay. It's all about the mental space for you. It's all about the mind. So if you change your thinking to positive and say, you know what? Let's stop attacking each other by walking away and being selfish and arrogant. Let's put our pride to the side and talk this out and sit down and really discuss some things. Okay. Because I feel like if you stay optimistic, so much can change. So much in this this dynamic, this energy can change. For the angel oracles, the first one that came out was helpful people. So I feel like when helpful people comes out, when this card comes out, this is for your family and friends. Some of you need to open up. Some of you need to talk to a relative or relatives that you trust. Some of you have friends that really have been asking, like, hey, are the two of you okay? Are y'all good? You see how everyone is coming together. It's like a village. Everyone's coming together to help out. So I feel like if you need help with your kids, so the two of you can have a date night or something, ask. There are helpful people around you who are willing to give advice, good sound advice, and there are helpful people around you who are willing to watch the kids or just come and help you, clean the yard, help you cut the yard, or just to get things back in order. There are helpful people around you. Sometimes you just have to ask for help. And then it says, be assertive. This is the last card that came out. Be assertive. And this goes back to everything that I was saying in the reading. You need to talk it out. Instead of the two of you walking away and being arrogant or selfish and just keeping your emotions to yourself, tell each other how you're feeling. And I feel like when you do that, the foundations of this marriage, it's going to change in a good way. Why? Because at the bottom of that deck, we have big, happy changes. Yes, Libra, this is what you and your spouse really needs. You both need big, happy changes, whether that's changing your home, your address, moving into a better house, moving into something that you both love and can enjoy, or just the foundations of your marriage, period. Some of you need to renew your vows. Big, happy changes. Renew your vows and really speak sweet to each other like you used to when you were dating. Okay, some of you have forgotten how to date, and I'm really picking up an energy for Libra marriages that have been in the works for 10 years or more. Some of you have been married for 10 years or more, and you just lost that spark. I'm telling you, I feel it strongly. I feel it so strongly. Some of you have lost the spark and the love for your partner. But big, happy changes need to occur. Okay? Alrighty, Libra. So that's the energy that I'm getting for you and your spouse. If you would like a personal reading, my information is below. DM me or email me. I would love to hear from you. I wish you nothing but the best on your journey with your spouse in your marriage. May God bless you. Until next time, take care. Bye.